Hi guys, welcome back. Mage with me, Sid, and I'm going to start today's episode with somewhat of a little experiment. I've managed to charge, that one needs charging a bit, but I've managed to charge my silver boss wand. That was fun. So at some point I'm going to start collecting thingies, but nodes. But I wanted to have an experiment here with this ignis coal. So ignis fuel is basically 12 coal, a netherrack, and 3 ignis. I'm wearing my full mage robes, so I'm getting it for 2.4. The nature of this experiment is, let me just leave that one there for now. I want to see what the difference is in terms of burn time for these things, because it tells you, well, that needs to come down. It tells you in the book that it greatly extends. So if we go down there, greatly extending its efficiency, but it doesn't give you any indication of just how good it is. Is it actually worth the hassle? So what have we got to cook? Right, I have got 64. I don't really want to. I've got lots of iron though, so now 1 piece of normal coal will do 8 pieces of iron. So let's take 32 iron. I don't need to actually run the coal at the same time because I know 1 piece would do 32 iron. So let me set this running and just see how much this actually cooks. Now, while that's cooking, because I do need some iron anyway, while that is cooking, my plan for today is I want to set up a strip mine area, but I don't want to do it here under this thing. For one, we know this is absolutely riddled with abandoned mine shafts down there, and I was thinking that extreme hills just across the bay that direction. Now, I could just go over and dig down and do stuff, but one of the things I seldom use in Minecraft, and it's one of the fun things I think is these buggers, minecarts. And there are a few tricks in Ars Magica which we can use to actually make that a bit more entertaining, shall we say. Oh, hello, Veronica. How are you doing, Verona, sorry. Your hair looks nice today, Verona. She can't say the same about your nose. Okay, yeah, alright, well, we've already extended. I'm guessing we're going to get 16. We're going to get probably double the power out of it. Which is actually not bad once we've got a recharge pedestal. So, anyway, my first mission, therefore, in my endeavours is to set up a tunnel running from here across to the other side. God knows how many blocks it is. And what I think I'm going to do is... Would you want to put it here? I mean, here doesn't seem right. Seems stupid to have access to your mine in your main castle hallway. What about in the guard tower? Does that make more sense? I honestly don't know. We could just kind of go down here. Let me get my dig spell on. In touch mode. Keep on unlocking these attachments. I'm just going to kind of knock a chunk out here and yeah, does that make sense? Does that make sense to do that there? It's as good as anywhere, I think. However, one thing I will need for the time being is some ladders. I'm about to just trundle on down there, oblivious to everything. So let's have a look how we're going on ours. Oh, it's finished. It basically doubles the effectiveness of coal. Well, that's useful to know. What we need to do actually is process all of that as well. Wooden stuff, ladders. Get me some more wood. Let's get this on the cook. So not a huge amount of magic today, but I am going to use not enough sticks to do that, but we can get that 6. Let's do 8 of those into a buttload of sticks. I always press the wrong button when I'm doing that, as I'm sure you probably noticed. And you feel like you're blessing someone with that one. Bless you, my son. In the name of the ladders and the stairwellers and all means of getting up out of mine shafts. Yes, sorry. It's been a long week. So let me just go and chuck this into the old... Need some more lava, right? Oh, we've got plenty. Let me chuck you in. So we already got 29 ingots worth and a whole bunch of copper floating around in there as well. But let's get down and... Where's my spell? The only way to dig, and incidentally level up at the same time. What we at? 55. Got a way to go. Yeah, I want to get down to Y12 before we start our trek across to the other side, where we'll set up our main mining operation. There are... Oh, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. Fix all that later. Bang. Oh, yeah, I suppose I should. Anyway, I'm going to dig down, getting distracted by shiny things on the way, and I will see you once we've got somewhere. I don't think... oh, I've got cobble. That'll do for now. I will see you when we get to the bottom. Okay, so we have reached Y12 is here. This is Y13, but I thought I'd have a little platform. We will tart all this up, obviously. So the next thing from here is to mine out this way and make ourselves a nice tunnel. Obviously lighting it up. 1, 2. Suppose we can always use this as a function, can't we, to decide where to stick the lights. So yeah, I'm going to dig a long way this way. I realised I've got my bloody mage stuff on, not my battle mage, so I've been back and changed. And yeah, we've got a fair bit of digging to do. And we'll just light it up as we go. And we'll, as I say, this can be tidied up later. The important thing is to get to the destination. So I'm digging, and I will be back in a little while. Okay, well, I've gone from one end, I've come back, I've laid down this floor tile. Not particularly any reason, I just thought it would look nice with the when you get the rails on it. It should look quite nice and clean. So we got that. Now there are a few bits I need to go, and things I need to make a metric butt ton of rails. That is an official guide of measurement, by the way, a metric butt ton. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. Thank you. I do need to sort this out a little bit though. This is a mess. But I'm thinking of getting some semi-magical way of coming up and down here. Either could use arcane and levitators, could use the slipstream generator. There are a number of options. Didn't bring those. Oh, spawnable. So what I'm going to need to do is make, I think about it's probably getting on towards a stack of rails. Maybe not quite that much, I'm not entirely sure. And I've actually got to, believe it or not, tell me the recipe. Iron and a stick, 16. Well, that's actually pretty cheap. Pretty damn cheap. So let's get a bunch of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5's worth. That should be enough. I can always take the iron with me anyway. Let me also... Where am I? I need to grab that out, and we'll stick that Vintium in. Not doing anything? Oh. Hold up a second. You know, sometimes you sit there and you spot areas that you thought you'd made spawn proof, but it turns out you haven't. That was one of them. That could have been nasty. Right, what was I doing? Mage Tech staff. Oh, there it is. Bonk. Bonk. Get cooking, damn you. That's better. Right. So what else we got to put away? What battery got? Oh, that's handy. So what I am wanting is some of these, and I'm probably going to do 16 of those. This redstone's what I actually dug up on the trip anyway, so realistically this bit hasn't cost me anything yet, and there's a reason for that. Oh, you don't go in there. Right, let me just sort myself out a little bit because I am a mess. You go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there along with that. Keep that. You can go in there. A tidy inventory is the sign of a deranged mind. You can quote me on that one. Yeah, you can go there, and you can go there. Oh, I need some powered rails as well. That was the other thing I need. Powered rails. I can't remember these. Gold, stick, and redstone. Okay. Some gold, some stick, and some redstone. Don't need a lot of these. Oops. In fact, I think we just need probably one crafting's worth, because I got a little trick up my sleeve, and we'll take this minecart here. Okay, so armed with all of that, we can now get the, I'm trying to think, the MageRail, British Magician's Rail, Harry Potter Express, Hogwarts Express. Maybe no, maybe not. Yeah, where are we? Let's just get down the bottom here, and I suppose a wooden button will do for now, won't it? Okay, so powered rail. We'll stick a normal rail in, and then we will stick 1, 2, 3 of these in. These act as powered rails, but they apparently greatly accelerate the minecart. I say apparently, I haven't tried them. Bonk. Perfect. So what we need to do now is see what kind of distance we can get. Well, I think I'll just lay this as standard track for now. All the way across. Oop. This might not be enough, you know. Can't remember how much of this, because I was crafting this cobble, because it's only cobblestone and a chisel. I was kind of crafting it as I went. And yeah, it's entirely possible that I didn't do anywhere near enough. Or maybe maybe I'm about a stack short. Fortunately, I've got a crafting bench at the other end of this tunnel. Let's just scutch down here. I meant to pick some food up as well. So we'll get some more rails. We'll do another stack's worth. Just bear with me a second. Sorry about that. Just the good lady wife asking what time I was heading into town. It's my boss's leaving do tonight, but he's only he's not leaving, but he's not. You know, doing one of those. I am leaving the department that I am the boss of, but I'm going to a job elsewhere within the university. Take that one out. So we're having a kind of a semi-leaving do, I suppose, for want of a better word. Pop that down there. We'll just try with 3 of these. So another boot on, just for the time being. Let's stick our cart in here, get in, and just wondered how far with that boost this will actually get us. Apparently it will derail you if you go too fast. Oh. It might actually get us almost all the way. Although very slowly. Well, yes, it will get us all the way, in fact. That's interesting. So if I go, how many have I got left? 10. So if I were to come to about, I don't know, here. And put 4 in here. In fact, no, let's do 3 in the middle. We'll extend the first ones to do an extra, and then we'll come scientific about here. We'll give that one trial run, and then I suppose I'd better break to go into town and have a few drinks, and obviously come back to this a bit later on. So yeah, I just wanted to try and get this bit recorded. So I've got 3 left. Go! Whoa! Here we go. We're on a roller coaster ride, and they're pretty good. Now there are some other tricks you can do. The iron inlays will allow you to reverse direction, and the gold inlays will actually teleport you 8 blocks in the direction you're travelling to the next gold inlay. So if we'd have encountered a ravine or something down here, I could have just teleported straight across. Anyway, so I'm going to cut off recording for the time being, and I'll be back once, well, either tomorrow or later on tonight. If it's later on tonight, I may be a little bit drunk, so let's have some see here where we go. Anyway, I will see you in a little while. Okay guys, well, it's the following day. I decided not to record drunk, although I wasn't actually that drunk, to be honest. But I finished the tunnel, so I'll just give you, we've got just all chisel, we've got mage lights all up there, and every 5 blocks there's a mage light, and these creeper face tiled things. This is the castle end, which I still need to work on, but let me show you what I've done down at the mine end. So, bit of glass as you go past that lava. I thought that was a nice little feature to keep going. I put a few more of these inlays in, so they should keep the speed going pretty damn good. And at this end we've got Mine Central Station. So yeah, I just hollowed this out, made it look a bit pretty, added some furnaces and a crafting bench. This is what we pulled out just from digging that tunnel and this area out. So 13 diamonds, obviously I used my pick for that, didn't use the dig spell, topaz, ores, yeah, so pretty good haul really for just something that I was doing really as a means to get here. Now when we come to the actual branch mining itself, oh, the torch spell is there at the moment in place of my torches, so pardon me. So rather than obviously we can branch mine the mage ways, so we can do a 3x3 and just go 1 2 3 4 5, bang, and if I F7 we should see that this is fully lit up. So yeah, branch mining should be 2 3 4 5 a lot easier. And obviously I can use the pick where necessary if it's something like this, where we can actually get benefit from fortuning it, then it's probably better to pick it out, you know what I mean? It's thing. So branch mining down here should be a doddle. And of course with the added benefit that my mage levels are going up at a fair old rate of knots as well. So yeah, it's on the whole, I think this is going to be quite a successful little branch mine. We'll get some of the more of the resources we need. Not so much diamonds, it's things like the air shards and stuff that we can actually use a lot of. So I'm going to be doing quite a bit of branch mining, Mage style. So once we've done there, the next one would come off here. Obviously leave the 2 capped. Illuminate. If we spot anywhere, I mean one thing, and I'm in 2 minds about whether this is cheaty or not, but using the F7 key there to indicate spawn potential 4 5, but we can obviously have a nice little branch mine, as I say, mage styley. So yeah, that's all pretty good. Let me just come away from that spell before I destroy something. The only problem with the dig spell is if you inadvertently misclick. In fact, I'll just go this way a little bit, because the next one is going to be there. 1 2 3 4 5. Ooh, I'm full already. I'm going to need some more chests down here, that much is for certain. Just, if for nothing else, for the junk. So, yeah, we'll be able to things. See, one of the things, and this is, I don't know whether you've ever found this. Oops, didn't quite want a light spell there. I will have a light spell there, though. Yeah, I don't know if I found this, but I'm actually one of these people that find branch mining really relaxing. You know, just the thud and finding things, and the excitement of finding something valuable is just one of those things that I don't think you can describe. You either do or you don't find it, you know, relaxing like that. And for me, it's mining of the hole is quite therapeutic. If you just need to unwind, not do anything particularly complex, you know, you're not building, you know, a scale replica of the Taj Mahal in 1 block equals 1 inch or something stupid like that. You know, all you're doing is the simple act of digging a hole in the ground with the objective of finding something valuable and then stuff you can use. And it's, yeah, as I say, oddly therapeutic. Maybe we ought to suggest it as therapy, you know, Minecraft therapy. Come and see Dr. Notch. Yeah, how are you feeling today, Mr. Notch, huh? Yeah, I think this is perfectly normal behavior for an obsessive compulsive Minecraft player. Sorry, rattling on there. So yeah, but we're gonna pull out some good resources from here, I think. So the next thing I want to do is, because my mage level went up to 38, I think I may have a skill to unlock on the Oculus. So to end this episode, I'm just going to go and check that out, and I will see you when we get back to the mage room. See you in a moment. Okay, I've got 1 green point left to spend. Now there are a number of things that because they've changed some of the ways things work, such as we haven't got the skills, these talents, even though I've got them on here because I got them prior to this. They do nothing. They've got no real purpose. So there are some things like the dig. I could go for feather touch if I had a blue, but I don't have a green. I want that will give me mining power. So I need to get a blue, and at some point I may go and tackle that wither dungeon. Create water, drought. So it's really where to go with this, like range. You can get, that's a range increasing effect. Yeah, as I say, it's what to go with at this point. What's that one? Shrink? I've got no idea what that does. Contingency damage. Reflect. Can't get any of those anyway. Accelerate. I don't see any. Rune. Speed I can't do. Wall is a shape, which I'm not sure whether I'd really want to play with or not. Bounce and gravity, blind, contingency, ignition. Forge. Now that is the one that allows you to, I think, cook stuff. Piercing I can't do anyway. Knockback, freeze, astral distortion. I wonder what that does. I'm curious now. Let me get my book out. Astral distortion. I had to turn this against it. Oh, right, so it sounds like it stops Enderman teleporting. Yeah, I'm not sure. A dubious value, I think, that one. Oh god, this is the list of things, by the way. This Ender Guardian, this was one I think we mentioned has been utterly scary and terrifying. That is, I don't want to face that one, but we've got loads of Guardians to fight anyway. You know, I'm not really sure what to go with. I would really like to get the feather touch and mining power sorted. Target non-solid blocks. I am really harvest plants not learned. That could be interesting. I don't know. Plough, plant, and harvest. I know you can do some interesting effects with these. Drought. I'll tell you what, why don't you, I'll leave it for you guys to suggest where you think I should go with this. I mean, harvest is one that could be interesting, because I think it just targets an area. You can get an area that just goes and it harvests the entire area, which in mage terms or magic terms would be pretty damn sweet. But I'm a little bit of a loss as to which way to go. Freeze, I believe that allows me to freeze water, but beyond that I'm not entirely sure. Knockback, fling. Yeah. Any thoughts, do let me know in the comments, but I'll leave that for the time being. As I say, I may tackle that with a dungeon again, just because there'll be a whole load of chests in there. It's a little bit more dangerous because this armour isn't quite as good, although my experience levels on some of these is almost getting to 30, where I can actually start infusing these at level 30. 66 is the maximum level for the level 4 infusions. So yeah, anyway, happy enough with the way that railway mine thing is going. I'll probably do a bit of mining off camera. I've got to sort out the access down and obviously the little station at this end, but that's all fairly minor stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.